What's up, you guys? This is Los from the Big Retro Show, and today I'm doing a response video to the Retro Rivals, who recently did a video asking the community if they consider themselves collectors or gamers first. So I figured I'd do this video and respond to that one, while playing a little bit of some bad dudes for you guys. So anyways, guys, when I first saw their video, I thought that was a great topic because it's one that I often ask myself, and quite frankly and quite recently, I wanted to say that I told myself that I am a gamer first. I love playing video games, and that to me, it takes priority over all of gaming for me, is to actually play the games. But then I started reassessing that statement I made to myself and really analyzing if I was being totally truthful with myself, because I have a lot of games. Mind you, I don't have the largest collection out there. You know, I don't have a GameStop or a shelf full of video games, rooms full of video games, or anything like that. You know, I consider my collection modest, if anything. And so, yes, at first I considered myself a gamer first rather than a collector. But I do have to say that all of the games that I play are recent games. Games on the PS4, on the Xbox Series X, on the Xbox One. I am an avid gamer when it comes to modern gaming. Now, when it comes to retro gaming, aside from all of the arcade stuff that I like to play, I consider myself more of a collector, only when it comes to retro gaming. And I don't know why that is, really. I think that, you know, a lot of the games that I own, a lot of the games that all of the YouTubers do videos on, are games that I beat long time ago. Like, I'm thinking in particular of Contra and The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, and you know, all of these games like Rush'n Attack, all these classic games. I've beaten them a long time ago, and so I have really no desire to go back there and revisit beating Rygar and beating Castlevania 1 and Castlevania 2. I never did beat Castlevania 3, but you guys get the picture. I really have no desire whatsoever to go back to these games and play them again. I remember beating Bayou Billy, if you could believe that. I own Bayou Billy 2, but you'll never catch me playing it. You know, but if I see it out in the wild, you know, and I don't have it, but I already do, I would pick it up simply because of the nostalgia factor. And that has a big factor. That's a big role for me when it comes to playing video games, is nostalgia. I like things that take me back to my childhood, but I don't necessarily want to spend a couple of hours playing them. I would rather play a modern game that has nostalgic twists in it, something like The Messenger or recently Katana Zero, that have nods to the whole retro scene. And so, you know, I know it's kind of a complicated answer, where I consider myself more of a gamer of modern gaming and a collector of retro gaming, simply because, you know, this is the Big Retro Show, and I'm, you know, supposed to be doing all this retro gaming, but I'm having so much fun playing on the PS4, the Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and I recently picked up a Switch, and I've been having a ball playing games on that. I just beat Link to the Past on it. I just beat the Guns, Gore, and Cannoli games, and now I think I'm going to start on Phoenix Rising, which was a recommendation that my boy RetroWolf gave me to play on the Switch. Of course, he's a huge Switch channel. And so, yeah, I mean, that is my response. Again, I consider myself more of a modern gamer, a diehard modern gamer, and a retro collector, not necessarily a retro gamer. But, you know, I want to hear what you guys think. Do you guys consider yourself more of a collector or a gamer? And why is that? Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and this response to the Retro Rivals. If you don't know who the Retro Rivals are, go ahead and check them out. They have a very interesting channel. It's a husband-wife team that talk about retro games. They play retro games. They do live streams. They showcase people on their channels that they dig, and they interview people like Do You Nerd, which is one of my favorite channels. But check them out. I'll leave a link to their channel in the description. And I want to see some reaction videos. I want to see you guys chime in on this topic because I've always wondered whether you guys consider yourselves gamers or collectors. Until the next one, I'm going to finish up my Bad Dudes playthrough here, and I will see you next time on The Big Retro Show. Peace!